I made a meme I'm pretty proud of today. Let's check it out.
Hey Plankton, can our first song go like this? And then turn into one of those songs that goes...
What's up, my Nimrods? It's Gage coming back at you guys again with another video today. Another dose of that fresh, never frozen Yu-Gi-Oh content. I am 1,000,000,000% thankful that you guys would spend a couple minutes with me here today to talk about a children's card game we both mutually enjoy so fucking much. Today we're going to be discussing a card that is heavily discussed in the community, and it's not being discussed in a very good manner. That card is, you could probably guess, Scramble Egg, which is a trap card being released in the very next set, Extreme Force. It is an OCG import. It has the effect of, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon one Sonic Chick from your hand, deck, or graveyard. This is not a video where I'm going to defend this card. This card is by no means good at all. It is awful. It has literally no purpose being in the game at all, I want to say, and I really need to turn this volume up because I'm damn quiet. It's really just a card that we need to discuss the elephant in the room, and that's why is it being imported in a set where we have cards from the Link Vrains pack, which we have not yet gotten here in the TCG, and we will not be getting in the TCG for the next several sets. It really makes genuinely no sense. You've seen other YouTubers attack this card, really not understanding why it's being imported. I am one of those people myself. I genuinely have no idea why this card's an import. It definitely just does not deserve to be an import. I could actually give a shit if we ever get this card, but hey, it turns out we're getting an Extreme Force, so I guess get fucking hype. This is not a video where I'm gonna take time to just berate the card. We all know how bad the card is, but I just want to take a second to tell you guys why this is such a strange, well actually I say strange from a player standpoint, but it's a smart business strategy from that of Konami. Not one that anybody's happy with, but it's a strategy nonetheless. So Scramble Egg 100% sticks out like a sore thumb in the import list, as it just really doesn't blend in. I think 9 out of the 10 cards are Link Vrain pack cards, which is great, but then we have the one card which is just Scramble Egg, and I don't think anybody knows why. But the reason this is such a shitty situation for players is, like I said, 9 out of 10 cards are Link Vrain pack cards, which is great, but we have to consider that there are 20 new Link monsters released in Link Vrains, and now we only have 9 of them released in this set, which makes for a very awkward situation, whereas now, which could have been easily remedied by giving us 10 Link Vrain pack cards in this set, Extreme Force, and then giving us 10 in the next set, completely releasing that entire Link Vrain pack set to us through imports by 2 sets. Wouldn't have actually been a problem. I don't think people would have been upset. But now it makes for this odd number that now we can't have every single card released in the Link Vrains pack over the next 2 sets. It's going to be stretched to 3, potentially even 4 sets if Konami really damn well feels like it. And I'm going to be quite harsh by saying this, but I think besides the rare metal faux Link dude, we got a whole bunch of the Link Vrain pack cards that nobody really wanted. Please save your arguments of, oh, well, the Cleefort one's amazing. I can finally play my Cleefort deck again. Pay 800 for life, boyo. Save it. I don't want to fucking hear it. You are probably part of the fraction of a % of people that actually want to still play Cleeforts or play one of these shitty decks that can utilize these Link monsters. The Gem Knight one is decent. The Rare Metalful one is great. The Noble White one is decent if you want to utilize it in an outside deck, but every single other one is filler. The Steel Swarm one is really good, don't get me wrong, but nobody's going to be playing Evil Swarm in this day. And then the other ones are just easily forgettable or nothing to talk about. This is genuinely one of the worst import lists I've ever seen. And to top it off, we have a card, Scramble Egg, being imported in one of the main booster sets. This card could have easily been released in any other shitty set that they want to drop. If they want to drop one of the Hidden Arsenal sets, I think this card would have fit right into there. But to release it as a main deck, a main booster set card is just an abysmal. And all it does is really just further complicate what we're going to be looking at for our meta for the next few months. I said it in a few videos ago that our meta was actually the closest it's ever been to the OCG. At that point, we had Spirals tier 1, OCG had Spirals tier 1. We would actually be able to take pointers from the OCG when we wanted to get meta insight. But now, since we're actually behind on the Link Vrains packs, these cards from the Link Vrains pack, they're just so impactful. They literally have changed the meta just by themselves. We're going to be sitting in an entirely different meta as long as we do not have this cards. That is just the simple fact. And not only just to give us the lackluster Link Vrain pack cards in this first set, dare I say, we're going to be pushing back this meta further because we aren't getting the good ones until potentially next set, if that even. Scramble Egg could have easily been any other card, any other one of the more impactful Link Vrain pack cards. A lot of people want to talk about Crystron Needle Fiber. I do think that is the best Link Vrain pack Link monster, which I'm not surprised they don't want to drop that one this early, but there's so many other choices. You could have given us the Invoked one, you could have given us the Prophecy one. There were so many better options than just giving us Scramble Egg, and it would have made a lot more sense, made the player base a lot more happy if you would have just dropped these 10 Link Vrain pack monsters to give us the foresight to say, okay, well, it's pretty safe bet the other OCG imports of the next set are going to be the rest of the Link Vrain pack monsters. It would have gotten players excited. It would have been actually pretty nice, but we can't have nice things now, can we? Now we're stuck in this shitty situation where we're thinking, okay, what Link Vrain pack monster is going to get left out of the next set? Is it going to be one that we absolutely need to be able to contend with the OCG meta, to be able to at least study from them? Chances are, I want to say yeah. I will dare to venture to even say we probably won't even get the Crystron one in the next set. I think it's going to be, out of the more impactful ones, it's going to be the Crystron Needle Fiber missing, or it's going to be the Plant Arrow Mage one that's going to be missing. I think those are two of the most impactful ones of the entire set, and it's really disappointing that we're missing both of them. Like I said before, these Link Vrain pack monsters are not just something we can look at and say, hey, when we get them, we get them. They're literally going to be shaping up an entire meta around these cards when they drop, and the sooner we get them, the sooner we can address the problem if there is one. I'd rather be able to play with my Crystron Needle Fiber an entire format that I know I can build a deck around and have a deck that works consistently throughout, rather than being left in limbo trying to figure out when I'll be able to actually play this deck that I want to play. And I actually think it's going to be really unfortunate that we're going to be stuck in a situation like most other imports that we've had before. For example, one that I can think of is Chronomaly Nebra Disc. When we got that card in the TCG, it was way too late for Chronomalies to actually do something. I really genuinely hope we don't get to the position where a card like Crystron fucking Needle Fiber or the Arrow Mage Plant card come to a point where, oh, I guess they're just not good anymore because the game's progressed. These cards aren't obscenely powerful to the point they're game breaking, but they're very powerful cards that shape an entire new meta around them, and I want to be able to play in that new meta. I'm still stuck in Spiral format. We're all still stuck in Spiral format. I want to exit this format, I hope you guys do too, and at least play other decks that can do something. And the thing is about this is it's not just a baseless rant, it all just kind of ties back to the fact that we're getting a card, Scramble Egg, as a filler of OCG import trash. So Scramble Egg, easily, while it is one of the most garbage cards I've ever seen in my life, I haven't even gone to explaining what it, like, Sonic Chick does, because you don't need to know that. Look it up if you really are curious. So while this card is genuinely terrible, probably one of the worst OCG imports I've ever laid my eyes on, it is an extremely impactful card due to the fact that it just literally fucks up everything that's going to be happening in the next few months. Extreme Force in itself turned itself into a set that could have been potentially amazing. We had the rare Metal Foe Link Vrains pack dude being released. Everybody was hype. Everybody was like, this is it. We're getting these a lot sooner than we thought we were. Man, this game's gonna be fucking cool. With some interesting marketing strategies and press, some leaks done by Konami themselves, there was a lot of hype surrounding this set. They did a lot of things right when marketing this set, but when they wanted to sell the set for the cards that are actually in it, they came up way short.
That's all, folks.
If you guys liked the video, be sure to like the video, thumbs up the video, how much especially that you enjoyed the video. If you did like the video, please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I do upload regularly, and I feel pretty good about that. If you want to stay up to date, if you want to stay on time with my subpar Yu-Gi-Oh content, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That'll make sure that you get notified whenever I post another one of my subpar videos. I know you guys love that. That being said, I thank you guys for watching the video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will totally catch you guys, hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Nim Nim signing out.